Hey, welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. I'm your host Shubz here with a very special guest in the building, a lady who has, I believe, the world record for bench press. Is it a world record system? Am I wrong there, or
Yeah,
the world
no, you're
record
right.
for for women's the women's world record for pushing a bar with weight on it? Eh? That's pretty cool. So Ashleigh Hoeta. I think there's a hyphen in it, Williamson, but yeah, we'll just go with that. Sure. Up to sis.
Kia ora. Yeah, no, yep. So I have the world record bench at 317.5 kgs, and I am also the women's Oceania champ for arm wrestling.
Oh, see, I forgot about that one there too. I knew there was some arm wrestling in there. Far out, but one's enough here. What do you want the ball? No, get us this. Why not? Far out. I guess, obviously we'll get into that stuff, but before that, you are Ashleigh Hoeta-Williamson, is that right? Is that, or you just couldn't fit it in?
Yeah, no, my
Okay.
parents decided at birth to put both of their last names together. It is annoying, but I've started to use it as an adult because my mum's like, why do you not use the Williamson? So here we are.
Okay, then here we are. So, take us through the OG journey. Take us back to when Ashley was a child. Where we from originally? Were you born? All that good
So
stuff.
I was born in Taumaranui. I was adopted at
Ooh,
2
King
days
Country.
old. Yeah, King
Okay.
Country. My biological granddad was the president of the mob.
Oh,
Yeah, I was adopted at 2 days old. I grew up in a small town in Taranaki called Waitara. Um,
not.
I
Eh?
no, no, it switched up real quick.
Yeah. Solid. Taranaki. Yeah, Waitara.
And I started gymnastics when I was 4, and I
Oh,
was
you're gonna get a
introduced.
gymnastics gold medal too. Wow.
Yeah. I did gymnastics for 12 years, and when I was 15, I represented New Zealand in America for gymnastics. Unfortunately, I had a massive injury. I ended up tearing all the ligaments in my left foot with fluid building up the side, so I retired. Um,
At 11,
no, at 15. So at
15,
15,
sorry,
it
15. Sorry.
was up there, and yeah, unfortunately, due to a massive injury, just gave up. Um, where did I go from there? I so when I do podcasts, I'm like, do I talk like the G-rated version about my life? Because
Hey,
there's
give me the gangster rated version, not the G rated. Fuck the G rated. We're not here for that shit.
okay. So after I quit gymnastics, because it was so I was either at school or doing gymnastics, I was quite lost after it. So I spent my last year of school pretty much just drinking and smoking. I ended up going from being like a top athlete to just the other side of it. And I came out of school and I ended up turning to meth. This was when I was
Oh,
yeah, it's hectic. Yeah.
upside down B.
Yeah, it was a ride. And there were moments like my parents disowned me. They wouldn't let me in the house. They would give me a tarpaulin to sleep under, and when it was raining, I'll never forget this. I always had to make a decision whether to keep my head from getting wet from the rain or from my feet. I'd always choose my head, so my shoes would always get wet. But that was another journey itself, because I'd gone from doing really well in life to just
Is this
that.
15, 16, or how old are you?
So at this point I was 16, and this was a 2.5 year span of smoking meth, hanging out with the wrong people. Ended up in the courts a few times, not for anything.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rumbles.
yeah, it was for assaults. I'll not
Ooh,
proudly admit it. Um,
whatever. Yeah. Was it like deserved ones, or were you being a bully?
no. One thing I can happily admit is I've never been a bully. It's always been in self-defense.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
but
Crack.
yeah, so in the system, drug addict, and then when was it? 2015. My cousin was living at my mum and dad's, and he committed suicide. And it was kind of like an eye opener. Like, what are you doing? And do you want to end up how your cousin is, or are you gonna try and turn your life around? Yeah, it was a big one for me. And so 2016 came along, and I ended up pregnant with my daughter. And I think it was about a month before I got pregnant, I was like, right, I'm either going to end up dead before 21, or I just need to turn my life around. And so I turned my life around. I've now been clean off meth since, I think it's been over 8 years now. 8 years.
Let's
clean.
go, baby. Fuck that meth, see? So what? And then what pushed you, like, what did you choose? Because obviously when you have something that's like that, there's a stronghold on your life, a lot of times you have to replace it with something. What did you replace it with?
Being around good people. I know that sounds pretty cliche, but I didn't have good people in my life.
Change the circle, eh?
Yeah. I got a new job, and the people around me, I'm still really good friends with today. Yeah, it was just the circle I was around, and then becoming a mum, it was just a whole nother ball game. It was like they rely on you to live, and I don't know, I just found motherhood the most incredible journey of my life. Like sports, everything, it's hard. Motherhood, they've just made it a breeze, and yeah, thank goodness.
Too much, awesome.
But,
what kind of a cracky were you? Were you like I fuck your dick, man? Or no, we know one of those crackies. We like, oh.
I've never had that question for this cracker. So those ones where I would smoke it, and then I would be on my phone for like 10 hours straight, thinking it had been like 10-15 minutes.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was like just
play
really
the pokies. No. You're the cracker jack. This is gay. Shout out to the cracker jack, man. So so you just that was you, just one of those, just on the just wasting time sort of thing, but not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't really just like you weren't that cracky, eh?
No, thank goodness no.
Yeah.
I did see a few in my time where it was yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, I got a few cousins like that. Huh? Yeah, love you. Love you, fellas. Yeah, shit. Okay, no, she's well, you know, it's crazy though, because then you've got those ones, right? Then you got your ones, but then you've got like functional ones that are meth heads, but they have a sleep, like they use it to work. Obviously, like, you know what I mean? Like you've seen those ones too, like. It's crazy. You got a crazy, because you know the ones that people be like, oh, if you smoke meth, you lose your teeth. Not necessarily if you look after them, because I know some crackheads with good teeth. You know what I mean? Okay, they're better than mine. Gee, mine's is crooked. Theirs is good, you know. But it's I think it's more neglect, when all that stuff happens, like than anything.
100%.
Obviously, sleeping. True. Well, what else were you doing? Anything? Were you like? Did you one of those cousins sniffing the petrol or nah?
Oh no, heck no.
That's a hectic one. Else sniff the petrol, sniff the glue. Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen. I saw a few people sniffing fly spray at one point, and I was like, nah, just
Oh, true. Raid. Not the Mortine, yeah. Yeah. Get some more weed and some Mortine. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fucking not the snuff the fly spray. That doesn't even smell good. Like, what the fuck? That's yuck, G. That's nasty, cuz. Oh, not the Mortine. Holy Rick. But you never did any what, weed in there, or
not as much as the meth. I used to do
true. What about
around that time as well, it was Ritalin, so you'd like chop it up.
Do some lines.
Yeah.
What was the buzz for the Ritalin for you when you hit the Ritalins?
So I remember there was one point I was talking, it was 10 o'clock at night, and I'd snorted 2 lines and started talking to my mates. thought it was like 10, 15 minutes gone. I look outside. The sun was out. I had been talking from 10 o'clock at night to 7 the next morning. It was...
Just kind of like that. Eh? Well, I can just be a podcaster.
Like, yep.
True. Eh? Were all your mates around you? So you see, you change your circle. Were they all just cracky jacks around you, and then you switched it up?
Yep. I don't know how they're doing these days. I've cut contact from them. 8 years ago.
Got to. Eh? Got to make to progress. Otherwise you still be in their loop. Huh? So good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you for making the decision. How did the babies come along? Was it like, I'm guessing it wasn't a turkey baster? Eh? Wasn't I'm guessing you met the bro somewhere.
Yeah. So their dad, I met him in February 2016, and very quick. It was like 3 months later, I got pregnant, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready."
Oh my gosh!
It was like that though. It was just like, okay, I have to grow up real quick.
Tell us the story there. Well, who's this guy? Is he Māori? What is he? What's the bro?
Yep. So his name is Bailey.
Tell them about the Bailey.
He's originally from Nelson. Are
you still tapping that ass, or you moved on? Have you moved on? I just want to make sure. But his name's Bailey, but he's not around anymore. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm with Jeremy now. Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure.
I'm single. But
you're single. Oh,
still, he's one of my best mates still though. We
that's cool.
To co-parent really beautifully.
Yeah. So hold on. So you met. Tell us the story. So you met the bro. How did you meet the bro?
So we actually told everyone that we met because he was driving his Holden. He used to drive a orange, I think it was like a V8 Holden. And we told everyone it was because he was coming around the corner. I was on a push bike and he knocked me off. But we just met on Tinder.
Oh, fucking hell, this was a good story. I was into that. I was like, shit, okay. And then what happened? Oh, Tinder. Yeah. So
Tinder.
What was the lines though? Eh? Did you drop lines, or was the bro dropping a line, or was it just a hate?
No, so it was I didn't have a ride to work, so I was like, "Can you take me to work?"
That was your pickup line. Holy fuck! Yeah. Any aunties out there wanting a baby daddy, just fucking ask them to take you to work. You take me to work. Holy fuck! I like that one. Can you take me to work? Did you have a please in there, or was it just take me to work now, boy?
I think I did. And then the day after we went on a date, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. We were just like, it was like a friend vibe. Then we tried another date where we went swimming, but the ocean was too rough. So the waves are like smashing into us. So it was like we walked in and walked straight back out of the ocean. I was like, this has been fun. See you later.
True. Oh, so this was date number 2?
Yeah. And then at the time I was still on meth. It was actually him really that got so these adventures were adventures.
Oh, I was fried. What's it like being fried and getting smacked by waves? Holy frick.
It's an adventure. But yeah, I ended up having a come down off it, and I just asked him to pick me up one night. He picked me up, took care of me, and then literally the next day moved all my stuff out of this crack house, moved in with him.
What a guy, bro! Yeah. I feel like we owe a lot of love to Bailey. Eh? I know you see he's your mate, but like, fucking shout out to that cuz he helped change your life in a way. Eh?
100%.
Shout out to you, brother Bailey. Fucking the man. You're too much, cuz. Fucking life. You know? So, and then what? Then you see you got pregnant like quick as he?
Yeah, so I think it was a week before my birthday. I was like, man, I'm not feeling the best. Took a pregnancy test. I was like, oh, okay, that's why I wasn't feeling good.
Can you remember the tap that led to that, or nah? You didn't know it was like a lot of taps. Like, oh, Sonny, you were made on the 4th of June. No.
You know, I don't actually, only because prior to that, we'd been in the South Island at his family's house. So I'm like, was it around then? Yeah.
Hey, taking it back to the Fondue house. Hold up, you was done there in 3 months. Shit, fuck around, eh? You was done there in 3 months. Let's go. She was done there in 3 months, baby. So there was, and then you said your first pretty quick, eh? Boom.
Yeah, so she was born in March 2017.
Yeah.
And then I think I was pregnant again at the end of the year in November with our son. That was an even bigger shock because it was
around here.
Oh gosh, I tell you, I'd gone to Auckland for my friend's birthday, and I was having a drink, and I was like, I don't feel the best. And then I flew home, and as we're flying home, I'm like, I get to see my daughter. I'm like, whoa, why am I crying over this?
You fly home. Fuck, are you a big ball or something? Fuck, oh no. Fuck. Just fly home from Auckland. Fuck, no, too much, eh? Was you selling the crack? Oh,
no, at this point, I had been
fully.
For like a year.
Crack gone. Yeah, no crack. No crack. Yeah. Only ass crack, yeah. Right. No
but yeah, I took a pregnancy test when I got home, and I was like, yep, that just explains all the emotions. And yeah, I ended up having him June. So he's born on the 30th of June, 2018. And it was at that point, because I've had 2 emergency C-sections. I was like, pardon?
Oh, both of them got cut out.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, the mirror's still intact. Too much.
With my daughter, I'd gone in to be induced, but it didn't work. And then they checked her heart rate, and they're like, it's skyrocketing. We got to get her out now. And I'm like, I don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, it was the same with my son as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you awake for this? Because I got 3, but we didn't have cesareans. Fucking, to be honest, I was only there for 2 of them, because the last one I had to watch the other 2. In the Mumbai was crazy there. Yeah, fucking no, gee, fucking poor mum here. Jesus, fucking
yeah, you're awake for it. They have like this sheet up, so you can't actually see them like cutting you, but you can definitely like feel pressure and stuff.
But that's it.
Like on movies, you see like when the baby's born, it's like meant to be a beautiful moment.
Hell fucking no. Ain't no fucking beautiful moment when your kid's born. Bro, I've seen kids be born before. I had kids like my cousins and nieces and shit. Bro, and then when like, those whānau ones, and everyone's around. Bro, the movies make it look so cool. They're like, oh fuck, it's the most beautiful moment of your life. Fuck off. It's not even, G. I had the 2 that I was there for, G, it was hell. Fucking blood everywhere. Oh, fuck, I know, G. Bro, get fucked. That's the beautifulest moment of your life. Jeez. Later on, when like everything's calmed down and the fucking little bro's cleaned off, and maybe you're chilling, heart rate's gone down, and maybe like a week later.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy, and I'm feeling sorry for mum. I didn't even have to go through that shit. I'm just fucking an audience member.
Yeah.
So not a beautiful moment for you either, Asus.
No, they pulled the curtain down, and the baby was just all bloody, and I'm like, ugh. Exact reaction.
Far out. Actual though, hey. Wait, are you one of those? Everyone's like, oh, all babies are beautiful, but like, do you reckon some look like aliens? Like, we love them all, but yeah, some do look like aliens. I reckon.
Some of them.
Mine didn't. Like, but some of the cousins, mega mind.
Or just like some,
Yeah.
Thankfully, my kids,
Do that
my
again.
my kids grew into their heads. They came out with like semi-massive foreheads, and I'm like, oh no. But yeah, as they've gotten older, it's like,
Yeah,
thank God.
safe. Or some of the kids these look like they've been had their heads arm wrestled. Shit. Holy Rick. But we love you. We love you. We love you. Ollie. Shout out to all the babies. And shout out to all the Papa, hey, good on you. So do you have to go through, are you still getting all the contractions and all that shit? Because that's all here.
I didn't get anything with either of my kids.
Yeah, man, you had an easy birth. Fucking hell. Hey, ladies out here, man, this lady don't know nothing about giving birth. Fucking, you cracked it, my sister. You cracked it, because holy Rick.
Yep, the easy ones just cut open, boom, done.
Yeah. Are you done?
The recovery sucks. Absolutely sucks.
Oh, true. Like the stitches and all that stuff. Can you not
and then just
take us through the process?
So after you have the baby, they take the baby over and weigh it, and while they're doing that, they're like, okay, we're just going to stitch your stomach back up, and I'm lying there like, alrighty then. But with my daughter,
fucking move anyway, come.
I just need to go now. With my daughter, while they're stitching me up, because there was only one other person allowed in the room with me, I just grabbed my phone, like I'd had my phone kind of close to me, grabbed it while I'm lying on this operating table, and I'm like, hey mom, just had the baby. And the nurse comes over, she's like, you're not actually like allowed technology while you're in a surgery. And I was like, it's kind of serious, so I gotta go.
Oh, sorry, mum. Yeah. Did you know I'm a fucking rule breaker? I'm a criminal out here, baby. You know what you mean? Yeah, I got a record. What the fuck you talking about? Fuck. True. Fucking it's hard to I said, fucking, oh, boom, yeah. Most people can't even fucking move, here.
Yeah.
Richard, if you dropped the phone and it fell down there. That'll be shit. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I don't know. Because what can you when they do that, like, what can they, are they just cutting, like, they can't see, like, your lungs and shit, eh? They just, like, that's just, like, small, eh? It's not, like, a huge, like, it's not huge, eh? Like, they just, like, a certain, what are they cutting up in your womb or something?
Yeah, so it's like layers of muscle and stuff like that.
When you got a lot of muscle mass, that's fucking they free.
Yeah, but I think it's like 6 or so layers. And then they have to push down at the top of your stomach to actually like get the baby out. You feel the pressure of them pushing down, but other than that, I think the scariest thing was having the big needle in my back. Like, you have to sit real still, and then your legs go numb, and they're like, you might feel faint or feel sick. I felt both. It was a really scary time. But then with my son, we already knew what was kind of going to happen. And so when they pulled down the curtain the second time, I was like, yay. Instead of like,
oh, cutie. Oh, solid. Oh, no, man. And then they're both to the bro Bailey? They're both the baby? Yeah, but you fellows aren't, you just, like you said, more friends. You're like, we're just good friends. See?
Yeah.
But you co-parent well. Has there been a struggle, or did you just come to that pretty easy?
No. So when it comes to Bailey, and I will say this with my whole heart, he is the best father. He knows my sports and how many days I need to train. And if I need to go away for a comp, he'll be like, sweet, I'm taking work off. Sweet, I'll be here then and then and then. The kids are our number one priority, and that's why I'm so glad that we've just grown into these two adults who just think the absolute world of our children.
Oh, that's cool. So, like, because the kids, will there be school or school or something finishing soon? Does the bro pick them up?
Yeah. He's getting them.
Oh, true. Yeah, I thought we got to end this and you got to run off to fucking pick them up right now. Oh, safe as this. Shout out to Bailey then anyway. But you did say you're single, so are we gonna do a new Tinder ad, or is that us?
Nah, heck no. I've been
Nah.
through many lifetimes of just I just don't want to put my heart on the line. And it's like,
you're not available. Single but not available.
Yeah, we'll go. I like that. There's just
Don't fucking say you're single now. That's easier. You're like, I'm single. Like, oh fuck, I think she's putting herself out there. All right, brothers, line up now. I thought that was like, you, brother. Let's get some breathers in them, or maybe some aunties. Maybe you want to change species. Hey, we love everybody around here. Fun day. Not species there. Or even though I know humans, we're the same species, women and men, but I think sometimes we're different species, you know. No, fair enough. Hard on, just focus on the sports, on your mahi and your tamariki. That's the focus. Mean. Speaking of sports, good segue there. Nice. How did you get into this whole weightlifting, arm wrestling? Which one came first, or that?
So, powerlifting came first. My cousin had been doing it for 3 years, and my dad had always been like, "I want you to do it," and I'm like, "Nah, it's a guy sport. Like, only guys do it. Girls do all the girly sports, the gymnastics and the netballs." But he was very persistent. Yeah. He was very persistent on me trying it. And I found a coach that was living in New Plymouth at the time. I ended up competing in November 2019. And I didn't really know what to think of it still. I ended up placing first at that comp. And my dad
you just rock up and just throw whatever around like or had you already thrown a bit of tin around growing up?
No.
Fucking hell, I just born Hulk. Okay. You came in. Yeah, solid. So and then what was this powerlifting comp, was it?
Yeah, so it was a local one down home, and I squatted 160, benched 100, and deadlifted 200. And
100 fucking did it with one arm now, yeah. Easy. Fucking
one
100.
finger, no.
Oh, hey, dude. Fucking hell, Emma's yeah.
I placed first at that comp, and my dad was a very non-emotional type of guy, very old school with the way that he was. But he cried. He cried at this comp, and I was like,
"Oh,
this means something to him. I'm gonna carry on."
Fuck it. Oh, true. That's what pushed you even more. It's like, yeah, he's probably crying too because he went from Cracker Jack to fucking lifting fucking heavy shit. Yeah. The bird thought you was off to fucking Oceania or something. Gee. It's chill.
Yeah, it's probably one of those moments like, finally, she's doing okay.
Yeah, fucking good. That's pretty mean. Hey, shout out to the old man. And then you just carried on. So, and who was your coach? You said your coach in New Plymouth. Is that still your coach now?
No. So the reason for me moving to Hamilton is I ended up finding a coach up here, and just check the background, his athletes, and at the time when I'd won the gold, I just said I want to take it to become the best in New Zealand.
So that was then. You did that after that one win.
Yeah. And then 5 months later, I suffered a stroke. It was
holy fuck.
Yeah.
Because you've had a few lives there. Holy Rick.
Yeah, many, many lives. Suffered a
just
stroke.
Like the paralyzing one there. Is that a stroke? Like when people get paralyzed?
Yeah.
Fuck.
The whole left side was numb, had weakness. There was tingling sensations in the left part of my leg. But the reason why we caught it was because I rang Healthline. I was like to my mum, I don't feel very well. And she's like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be right. And so I rang Healthline. They're like, can you smile? And it was literally the right side was only moving. Called an ambulance, rushed me into the hospital. I was in there for a week. and then New Zealand went into lockdown a week after. So we were in lockdown for 5 weeks. Spent 2 days depressed as. Third day, got back up, rehabilitated myself on the left side, and I ended up coming out of lockdown stronger on my left side than my right.
Oh, fucking hell. Man, so I just gotta have a stroke. Yeah. Can't okay. Father answers. That's auntie. Yeah.
Yep.
And then what? You decided to move to Hamilton then because you
So
you
I
checked the
moved
background.
When was it? Oh no, that was 2020. So stayed down in Taranaki for the rest of the year. And this time my dad had just started getting sick. So he had end-stage emphysema, which is COPD.
With the lungs, or something.
Yeah.
That's from the kaipaipa ones, is it? Or nah?
Too much smoking ciggies. And he would smoke them without filters.
Old school, see?
Then he had a massive motorbike accident in 2013, and both lungs collapsed and just didn't really recover since then.
Is he still alive, your dad, or?
Nah. I'll get into that.
Oh, okay. Carry on. Sorry, fucking out. I'm reading the story. Fucking. Hey, at least you made him cry, yeah.
I don't really talk much about him, only because it does get emotional. It was 7 months ago that he passed, but the whole story and the journey is.
He's interwoven into this journey, right? Of your
yeah. He was the backing force of where I am today, really. 2021 I moved up. Dad had just been denied a double lung transplant. Like, he'd tried doing the fitness classes and stuff. So that was pretty hard on the mental health. April 2021 came along 13 months after I suffered a stroke. I ended up coming back and becoming the top female powerlifter in New Zealand. It was a 255 kg squat, 125 kg bench, and a 240 kg deadlift. And so I was like, cool, like, I did what I said I was going to do while my dad's still here.
Best in the country.
Pardon?
Best in the country.
Yeah. So that was in 2021. And then just as that had happened, I noticed that Mate Iwarangi was arm wrestling, and I was like, I think I could do that. Like, it looks kind of fun. Underestimated it a heck of a lot, like.
I'm strong as I'll smoke these fellas.
I just thought it was what people did at the pub drunk. Did not realize that there's so much technique and so much training to be done behind it. And a week later, I competed in an arm wrestling comp. I ended up winning that comp, and I was like, oh, okay, now we've got another
I'm the man.
Yeah. A year after that, so in 2022, I faced the 7-time women's national champ for arm wrestling, and I beat her 5-0 on both arms.
Fucking hell! And how long you been doing this for? A year.
Just over a year, but it was very off and on because I was always going back to Taranaki to see my dad, and so it was like on and off a year. What did I do after that? Because I kind of been like very inconsistent with my trainings, just because it was like hard to separate my sports and everything that my dad was going through at the same time. And then I kind of had a break, and then my coach goes in end of 2022, he goes, I think we should just train you for bench. And I'm like, cool, I'll give it a go.
Who's your coach? Can we shout this coach out? Because they haven't got a name out of the brew.
This one's a bit complicated because I've just left him.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck him! No. Shout out to the brew. But obviously, still, it's all right if you let them. At least they taught you a lot, though, on the journey.
Yes. So his name is Daniel Rudolph. I had been with him for 5 years. Absolutely incredible coach. I have nothing but absolute respect for him. He asked me if I wanted a bench, and then 3 weeks later, I ended up breaking the all-time biggest bench in New Zealand for women.
Which was?
So that was 500 pounds. Yeah, 500 pounds.
What
So
does
that's
that mean?
227 kgs.
Lightweight baby. Yeah, lightweight baby. Lightweight baby. Yeah. Well, so was he a good bench fella too, or just a good coach? What's the?
No, so he'd had my back throughout the stroke, listening to my goals. He helps me get to where I am as much.
Yeah, what are you leaving for? Are you rich? You know, I'm not joking. You don't have to say this. Fucking hell. No. You're all goody. What a good guy. Oh, shout out to him then. Like you said, nothing but respect, eh?
Yeah.
And
4 months after that, this is when things kind of started to get a bit rocky. So this was March last year. I'd then gone and re-broken my record with 265 kgs, which put me in sixth, with the sixth biggest bench in the world for women. And it was at that point where I'm like, okay, I think I could become number one in the world. And so it was like the start of that journey. Then a month later, my dad had gone up to Auckland, come back down to my house to stay for the night. And in the middle of the night, I get a message saying that he can't breathe, run out. He just can't control his breathing. Took him into resus. I had to call all my family up to my home. They told us he had 48 hours left to live. Fortunately, in that time, though, he lived past those 48 hours. He actually lived another 6 months. But that is probably the one thing that stuffed my head up last year. And it was like, oh my gosh, like, it was traumatic. And now I'm in this state of like, is he just gonna drop dead the next day? When is it gonna happen?
Did he go back home, or was he just stayed in the hospital?
Yeah, so he was transported, airlifted from Hamilton down to Taranaki, because they're like, we'll get you back down into Taranaki so everyone else that didn't make it up can say goodbye. But him being him, he lived past those 48 hours.
What a weapon.
It was crazy. It was a very crazy time. And he was released from the hospital 2 days after. But in my head, I'm like, okay, like what do I do now? So I was in mum mode Monday to Friday, training when I could. Friday night, I would drive back down home. I would let my mum rest, and I would look after my father until Sunday. Drive back up, and then repeat that. And that was for a solid 6 months. And then I went down on Father's Day. This was the last time I saw my dad. It was in September, and I made him a video. Pardon?
Father's Day is on Sunday.
But one is no Christian.
Father's Day. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Oh gosh, that's a classic one. And I made him like a big video. I got all of his family and friends to kind of send in a video and tell them about memories, because he wasn't looking okay. And so we all watched that together. I came back up here and continued on with my prep. And it was October the 18th, I get a phone call from my sister. We'd planned it out. That if anything happened to our father, she would just drive up, and I would know because I would be able to hear her driving. Yep. So I get a call at 4:45 on the 18th of October, and she goes, hello. And I said, you're driving? She goes, yeah. I said, is he passed away? She goes, not yet, but I'm coming to get you. So I packed all my stuff up. Very, very quiet trip home. It was just very airy. And he'd actually suffered a brain bleed, and my mum had found him. Yeah.
So not even the lungs.
Yeah, in the end it was his brain. And so he lasted another 2 days, and we had immediate family come through. But in my head, I'm like, okay, we're literally going to be having his funeral the day after he passes. I have arm wrestling nationals 7 days after his funeral. I have to try and attempt this world record a month after. So it's very like, just go numb pretty much. Yeah. 7 days after he passed, competed at the nationals. Ended up keeping another streak. I think it's been two years now of just being the women's arm wrestling champ in a row. And then, a month later, went for the world record. My first attempt was 280. That flew up. The second attempt was 305 kgs. That flew up, and I was like, "Yes, I've done it. Let's go home." And my coach was like, "What are you talking about?
So you broke the record, and already it was 305.
Yeah. So that was the original, the second lift that I'd done. All I needed to do was beat 294 kgs. So my coach was like, right, 305 second attempt, smashed it. Right, let's go for 700 pounds now, which is 317.5 kgs. And in my head, I'm like, I just came here to break it. Like, I don't care if I go any heavier. I don't know if I can do it. That one felt a lot easier than the second attempt. So yeah, really? I broke a record. Yeah, it's crazy. It's because...
Wait, didn't go again? No. Fuck it up.
The setup that I did on my second one wasn't as like tight as my third one. But I was like, okay, technique is this. You need it.
Yeah, rough. But do you think the loss of your father and all that emotion, like, did you use that? Like, you went numb, but do you think that drove you to like just crack it? Like, because you were numb, do you think you just fucking did it? Did it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do you think there was a big reason, a big fucking why you got it done?
100%. Like, the hours before he passed, I asked everyone to leave the room so I could talk to him myself. I wanted it to be us. And I promised him that I was going to win arm wrestling nationals. I was going to attempt to the world record, and I would continue with my sports. And so I always used to kind of promise him that I would do something and then I'd do it. And so when I completed those 3 promises, I'm like, okay, we'll just continue on this journey now, and every other achievement that comes after it is just a blessing.
Gee, that's pretty cool. Sounds like, Buster Douglas?
No.
He's the fellow that beat Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was at the tippy top, and he's the first one. Like, no one gave him a chance to beat Mike, and he actually got knocked. Like, Mike laid him out too, and he got back up, and but he had promised his mum that he would beat him. Sort of a thing. Yeah, got the dub. There's a lot of commentary. Obviously, Mike wasn't treating it like he did, all the rest of them. He was just partying up a storm, but still, the bro got it done. You know what I mean? I think like those moments, when you shout out to you being like, just you and I here, old man. This is us.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do it. That's a mean story, sis. Fuck, I know. I'm gonna have to make a movie out there. That's arty, sis. Yeah. If someone was to make a movie of your life, who would you like to play you?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. The first person that came to mind was Keisha Castle Hughes.
Keisha Castle Hughes gotta fucking do some curls, though. Gotta do some squatting now, sis. But I get it, because we don't have like a plethora of actors to like choose from at home compared to like America or something. You know what I mean? That are Māori, I guess. Yeah, I get you. You. Yeah. Oh, Keisha Castle Hughes, is it? Or we lock it that one in?
I'll play it. I'll play it myself.
Yeah, who's gonna play you better than you? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, solid. What about the bro Bailey? Does he do the old? Does he throw about a 10 around too?
No.
Nah.
No.
Was that why you broke up? Are you throwing them around?
No, he's the complete opposite. He just does his mahi and then kids.
What about you? What are you doing for you mahi at the moment, Jesus, or just sport?
No, so I'm currently studying to become a primary school teacher. I've been wanting to do it for years, but due to just always being so up and down with going to Taranaki and back, I was just never able to do it. And so I just said to myself, this year I'm going to do stuff that I actually want to do. So, yeah.
Hey, lucky it's not the old school where when the teachers used to give the kids a hidey there. Or everybody in your class would be quiet there. Like a dog from Fire Ashley. I think you'll be awesome at this, you obviously love your tamariki and like even the way you speak very well, way better
Yeah.
than my Māori ass. So like yeah, I look forward to seeing you smash that. That's a big passion of yours, obviously, being a school teacher. Do you want to? Do you have goals like with the arm wrestling to go around the world as well, or the weightlifting? I don't know how that all works. I know the arm wrestling you can. Do you have any plans for that, or?
Yeah, so I'm actually heading to Turkey in 5 weeks' time for arm wrestling.
Ooh.
I went to Australia in April and I ended up qualifying for the finals in Turkey. If I win that, I'll be heading to Florida in August. I was also asked to do, I think it was 400 kgs at the end of this year. Now we're pulling it back to 800 pounds, which is 360 kg bench. I'm then heading over to America next year to.
What's the New Zealand record, like for men's?
So, I think the top bench in New Zealand for men's is 410.
Oh.
But Mate, so there's equipped and then there's raw. So Mate
Yeah.
Urangi has the top raw bench.
Yeah.
Which is 265, I think.
Yeah, 260 something, I think he said. Yeah.
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 And then there's equipped. So equipped is the one that I do. And I only really do equipped because when I don't know how Mate Urangi does it, but with raw benching and arm wrestling, man, my arms are screwed. I just
trying to do raw benching. Yeah, I see how you do. I see how you do. Yeah. But so you got a new coach. Who's your coach now?
So I actually only finished with Dan on Monday. And now
I'm my own coach.
No. So my coach, his name is now Jimmy Cole. He lives in America, so it'll be online coaching, but he actually has the biggest equipped bench. Yeah, so all online coaching, but he has the biggest equipped bench in the world for men at 635 kgs.
Bro, does he got the biggest fucking record? Holy Rick cousin, fucking massive G. Fucking hell. Fuck. What does the bro's head look like? Holy fuck. Shit. 600? Oh shit.
Crazy, eh? Like I thought, like 300 was awesome, and then you see like people over in the States are doing like 500, 600, and I'm like, okay, just go lift a car.
What are they eating, cuz? Holy Rick, what are those fellas eating? But holy
a whole sheep now.
Yeah, the whole fucking buffalo, yeah. Hey. Eating some fucking snake venom, man. Some fucking alligators, eh? Shit. That's huge. 600 kgs. How many pounds is 600 kgs? Let's do the math. You know the math or not? Let's do the math. What is it? What is his record? 600 and what?
635 kgs.
Well, not even just 600. Add another 35 on top.
Yeah.
Kgs to pounds. Pounds? Yeah, pounds. Yeah, that's it. According to this, let's have a look. According to this right here, it's just because all the fucking haters out here, and which we don't give a damn about, but we'll just we'll just make sure. Right here, boom. There you go, sis. This is what they reckon. So 635. Boom. 1399. Let's just call it 1,400 pounds. Is it 100? Yeah. Now that's hectic, 1,400 pounds. Cuss. Getting out the gate. There you go. See? Just in case people are like, no, it's not. Yeah, it is, motherfucker. Or that's what they say on Google. I'm getting. Hey, fucking hell, gee, that's out the gate there. Wait, tell the bro. Tell the bro how many is he short? He's 0.6 fucking whatever pounds fucking short. Tell him not good enough. Tell him get to 14, cousin. Let's go. So Well, why did you choose? Did you just like feel like it's a better opportunity? You can learn more there, or you don't want to get into it? Why you?
Yeah, pass now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet
nah,
as.
there's a lot, but yeah, nothing but love and respect for Dan.
Yeah, they fucking hell. Like he was with me through a stroke and with me through this and that. Hey, but if you think you're gonna progress that way, sis, go get it, man. That's your
Yeah.
fucking. That's your journey. That's your journey. Gee, do that thing. Do that thing. That's all. Yeah. So what? So what's the goal for you? You got to go to do the Turkey one, get the dub, go to Florida. What happens if you go to Florida? Is that like the World Cup or something? I don't know. How does it work?
Yeah, so it's called East versus West, and it's like the East, the best out of the east side of the world versus the best out of the west. So
Well, you're
yeah,
from Taranaki, ain't that West? So you're representing East Side, eh? He's fucking sad.
yeah. No.
So that's how it works. You go to Turkey representing East too, or
Yes. Oh, so it's pretty much like all of the East best of the world are going there to figure out who is the best in the East.
in the
if that
East?
makes sense. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so when you say Turkey, are you on the Asia side of Turkey? Because you know how that works, right?
No, I don't. But I honestly thought we were on the West. I had no idea how it worked, and then they were like, "No."
Oh,
it's
you thought
East.
you were on the West.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, like, well, you know what though? Like, really, it's all predicated on. I know they got the plates in there, but like, what do they class as the him? Is it like that dateline that the colonizing British just put through? Like they were the center of the earth, because that's how the time works, right? Greenwich
Yeah.
Mean Time is like 12 hours from the center to. So like where England is and where Britain is, that's like meant to be the middle of the time zones. So, like, if you go whatever the furthest is east, you should be 12 hours from Britain, and if you go furthest west, you should be 12 hours from there. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works, or if it's just on the continental plates or whatever the fuck. But then also, so Western Hemisphere versus Eastern, eh? Eastern Hemisphere, like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because
No,
Turkey.
yeah.
So where Turkey is, like their capital, Istanbul, which used to be called Constantinople, it's situated. Half of it is in Asia. Like you go across the water and you're in Europe. You go the other way, you're in Asia. So Asia is meant to be east, right? And then Europe and the Americas are west. I don't know if I can know. You were like right at the. Where are you going there? Are you at Istanbul? Do you know where?
So we're flying into Istanbul, and then we're doing a 2-hour drive to, I think it's called Pendik. Okay, I'll spell it. Pendik. As soon as that word come out of my mouth as well, I was like, no.
Why you do, yeah? Especially saying that to fucking some clown like me. All of fucking gonna take the piss out of it straight away. Yeah. Benedict. Oh, Benedict. Benedict. Oh. So and that's where your fellas thing is. So how does the comp go? Take us through competition? Like, I guess you can speak on the one that you won in Aussie. Was that the Oceania?
So what happens is when like the top of the top from New Zealand and Oz go against each other, whoever wins out of that is the best in Oceania. So I think Māori has been it like 4 or 5 times now.
Fucking
and
beast,
so
literally.
there are different weight categories in arm wrestling. So I think for men's they have about 6. With women they have 2 weight categories. There is the under 75 and the over 75. And so what happens in Oz,
one? Over fucking 150?
So I think with their one it's 110 plus.
Oh, the very blah blah. Yeah, okay, solid.
And so obviously I was in the over 75 kg, but my sister actually came over with me, and she was originally meant to be watching. And at the last minute, the boys go, "Do you want to enter the under 75 kg?" And she looks at me, and I went, "Should we call Māori and see what he thinks?" She goes, I think I'll do it. She ended up winning on her left arm and getting second on her right arm, and now she is.
Oh, is he your coach? Oh, he did say that.
Mate, yep.
Yeah,
So
for arm wrestling.
So he is my arm wrestling coach, and he's been one of my best mates since 2021, since I moved up.
Hold on, you leaving him too?
No.
Because I was going to end the recording. No. No. See you later. No. He's the man. No, you're the man. Not the man. You the woman, sis. You the woman. But yeah, I was like, fuck, don't leave the brother. He's the man.
No, I'm not leaving him. I don't plan on leaving him. He is, I don't think you're going to find many men that are like him. He's so humble with everything that he does. He's so wise with what he knows, and he always just has your best intentions. And I could not ask for a better arm wrestling coach than Mate Iwarangi.
So he's not. There's no ego driven with what he's trying to teach you. It's just he's just trying to make you better. And trying to, like, everything he says is like, and like, who fucking better? Like, is there anybody better? There's no one better than Aotearoa to even, or probably Oceania to go off, like, for that fella. It'd be him.
There's no one better, and I don't think there will ever be anyone better, in my opinion. That's just me being biased.
Me too. Fucking left. Yeah, I met the brother. I just met him on the internet. Yeah, I said, not Tinder. Fucking relax, see? No. This is on TikTok. Yeah, I mean, about TikTok. Yeah, but he's the man. I fucking, beautiful soul. Yeah, beautiful. He definitely permeates beautiful, like a beautiful way to it for sure.
Yeah.
Me. Well, I'm glad that you're not leaving him, because I straight up says, oh, fuck, I'm out of here. No. Yeah, see you later then, fucking Hoeta out here, mate. Wait, well, you know they follow that play for Highlanders and All Blacks. Is that your cousin or Jared or whatever?
Is his name Jared?
Yeah, they follow.
No.
Oh, that's not your cousin.
So there's so many people over the years that have asked. Sometimes I say yes because I just can't be bothered explaining it, but I'll explain it. So my last name is spelled Hoeta. His is spelled Hoaeta. He's got an extra letter.
Oh, does he?
I think I don't know how to pronounce. Pardon?
I think he's Māori though, is he?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he actually played for Taranaki as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Fucking hell, man. Maybe you fellas just lost your letter. No. Oh, yeah, so that's not your whanaunga. Oh, yeah, because when I seen it, okay, so Hoaeta, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Maybe I need to read properly, Well, you know, it's like, how would you describe this episode? Like, if you were to write the description? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'll write the descriptions, but I put them into ChatGPT to make it sound cool. Nah, not just make it sound cool, but I can't fucking structure a sentence, G. Fucking, like, Māori's my first language. Cause I could have cope up a kid, like, cause English, fucking no good, mate. I can speak, I just talk shit, but like, but like, you gotta write the right shit in there, right? Because you could write like just Ashleigh Hoeta, no extra A in there, fucking Williamson, and then like arm wrestling and fucking champion Oceania, world record bench, and then that's it. But like I try to go pretty deep. Like I talk about everything you talk about. I got a really good memory. So when I get off here, I'll like type all that shit in and then try to see if it will give me something good and take some shit out. But like, what would you write? What would you like to be written in the description for yourself? Left my coach got a new one. Catching up with Ash, catching up. Oh, that's what you always just use the title. Catching up with Ash. Yeah. Fucking hell. Because Ash is catching up coaches out here. Catching up with Ash. Yeah. But like, actual, what else would you like to be like? Is there anything that you can think of that you would like to like? Make sure you put that in that description about your journey.
Ashleigh's journey. I don't know.
Oh, you're just thinking of titles. Fucking okay, Hollywood.
Do you want me to write like sentences?
No. Just give me something from your story that you would like. I've never asked this question. I've done 200 plus of these. I don't know if you know, I launched in January this podcast, and I've done like 200 plus episodes in that time. I've just been going ham. Like, yeah, yes, but like I've never asked anybody what they would like to be in. But I feel like you're my sister. I'm like, sure, my sister. Well, what in there? You know, we'll give you a creative control, if you will. Yeah, give some creative control. What would you like me to actually write in there? For sure.
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Oh,
Ashleigh was a troubled youth, nah, but
oh yeah. Well, because that's the thing now. When you write those in there, you gotta go like, he talks about her colourful past or something like that. Like, structure it in there, and then I just write all my thoughts on like what I hear. Sometimes it ends up being longer than the description I get back. Like, very easy to just write your own, but like I just don't know how to structure shit like grammatically in that, because I ain't no primary school teacher, bro.
I'll give you a tip with ChatGPT. Write something in it and then put it as write this in 200 words.
So you do 200 words. Yeah, but I always write the 200 words, and that's what, and you get it like that. Ooh, solid. We're learning out here. I'm learning how to get my coach after years of having my back in. People are gonna like, oh, he's mean to her. Shut up, man. I love that. It's so good. Fuck yeah, no, shout out to the break. Oh, well, I guess we won't be asking him if he wants to come on the podcast. You can't probably put that word in for me. What about your other coach? What about the 600 kg fella? Yeah, what do you reckon?
Oh, I could actually ask Jimmy. I think he hardly does any podcasts, but
fuck off! Oh, fuck off! You like the man, G. Anyone? I mean, I feel like the man anyway. You gotta believe in ourselves, but
yeah.
I'm gonna build the biggest podcast in the world. So that's the plan.
That's awesome.
Yeah. People are like, whatever, Māori boy. Oh, we'll see. 200 episodes in 4 months. Let's go, baby. And like 200 of value too, not just like push record and hi, my name is Shubz, and I had bacon for breakfast. If you don't like bacon, fuck you. Yeah. No, just joking. Each to their own customers. I know it's not kosher or halal. Yeah. Anyone else? Who do you reckon I should talk to, Society? Who you want me to? Oh yeah, I'm to anybody. Fucking, as long as they got a story. I don't want the brothers to get on and you gotta like, it's like trying to get fucking blood out of a stone. You're like trying to pry words out of them. Oh gosh.
I'm trying to think who else would. I mean, I was gonna say my sister, because my sister.
Yeah, if she wants.
Yeah, I could ask her.
Yeah, if she wants to, up to you. Is it the under 75 one, or is it your sister?
Yeah, the under 75 kg champ.
Is she older or younger?
She's younger, so she's 20, and she's only been training for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Oh, true. And she getting dubs out here.
Yeah. Yep. She moved up in Feb, and we've just been training consistently 4 nights a week, and then.
We can get some Ashleigh tea, yeah. We can get some Ashleigh tea. Yeah, we're gonna get some tea on the sister Ash out here, baby. I like it. Yeah, fucking oath.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, hit her up if she's keen. Oh God, let's go. Fucking oath, I'm keen. Anything else you want to touch on with your journey, what you're up to, and anything that's going ahead, or any comps besides the turkey thing or anything like that? When's your world record keep going again?
So it'll be 800 pounds in November with the bench. Hopefully 400 kgs over in America next year. That'll be where my coach is.
Are you going to move this? What's the plan?
So after I finish from Turkey, I'm going straight back into bench. I'll be benching really heavy on Monday nights. Yeah. So we'll be going up to it.
How do you balance that shit? Because do you do it at the same time or no?
So I have to try after Turkey. At the moment, I've put the bench on hold to just focus solely on arm wrestling. But once I come back from Turkey, it'll be both of them kind of entwining together. But 6 months consistency, I feel like I should be able to do it. And if not, it'll be like a real heavy bench one night and then 40 to 50% arm wrestling. Then the next week it'll be 40, 50% bench, 80-90% arm wrestling, and then we'll just alternate.
Far out. Oh well, I just want to see you kill it, sis. I just want to see you kill it. So what date do you go to Turkey to Pendik?
So me, my sister, and there's 2 others of us. We're all heading over there on the.
Oh, your sister's going too.
Yeah, she qualified.
Oh fuck, that's all now. Let's go. Yeah, and 2 others from home.
Yeah, so another guy. So we're in Mate Warangi's club. We're called Brothers in Arms. So 3 of us.
The brother Ash.
3 of us from the club have qualified to go over to Turkey.
Is he going with you? Or...
No, so he's actually going to be.
Because he's going Canada, and Daddy, Canada, America, and stuff.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in Canada around that time. So, unfortunately, it doesn't work out. But so there'll be the 3 of us, and then one of our best friends. His name's Wesley. He's been training alongside me and my sister consistently since Feb. He's like our hype person and just very supportive.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pump the music up. Is he the music man too? Has he got the music pumping or just...
Yep, he I'll have to get him to put on like some walkout songs when we can.
Oh yeah, what's your songs though? What's your walkout song? Have you got one or?
No, so I usually there's this one song I listen to every time before I do a bench or an arm wrestle, and it's called Die with the Darkness. It's like a very, I don't know how to explain it, but it just gets me really zoned out or like, zoned into what I'm doing. I'm listening to it before I'm about to go up for my final match in Oz. My sister grabs my phone thinking, oops, she's put on the wrong song. And she ends up playing a Hosier song. You know that new song by him, Too Sweet? So I'm like really zoned in, about to walk up, and this new song just starts playing. I'm like, bro. Skipping away up on.
But then you got the top. Then you got the top anyway, Mosses. You got the top. Fucking maybe that's the recipe. Hey, maybe that's the recipe. Yeah, solid. What about your sister? What's her song?
I don't actually know. She loves K-pop though. Very opposite in terms
안녕하세요.
Yeah.
You like K-pop? Would you? What would be your lottery song if you got like? I don't know if you played the lottery, but let's say you won like fucking the lottery, 100 mil. What would be your song you would want to play?
Oh mate, it'd be John Cena. No.
Yeah, straight away, no hesitation. You can't see me. Wait, did you see what happened with Swit It and that Ric Flair thing?
No.
You know their song Ric Flair, Swit It, or like So I think WWE reached out to them to like to do something with their song or something, with like do a deal, and that was last year I think, but then they came back to them and then said, did you pay for did you get the sample cleared for his voice that they use in the thing? So then they had to and they're like nah, so they were like gonna sue them or like tell them to take the sample out, so they re-released it without the sample of Ric Flair's voice in it. And the song's called Ric Flair.
No, I did hear about that actually. But I absolutely love it. Do you play Fortnite at all? It's like the emote.
I don't play games, girl. No. No, I don't play Fortnite at all. So I'm amateur. I'll get toasted up. But they choose Fortnite. Maybe that's where you get our Fortnite contractor. Pay more than fucking arm wrestling, I tell you. It was fucking millions of dollars.
I'm not good enough to be given a contract, but now
but like imagine giving a contract to the best arm wrestler, strongest lady Fortnite player. Like they didn't give a fuck if you think the story sounds cool. Fuck, I'll help you build the fucking storyline around her. I'll just say they're the greatest fucking arm wrestling, weightlifting Fortnite player that ever lived. And they're like, bro, she's shit at Fortnite. Better than you. But she's still the best fucking arm wrestler and the strongest woman, so shut your lips. It's just like it's all about narratives out here. Just create the narrative,
Yeah. There's a group of us. We've been playing together every single night for like a solid year and a half now.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
Hey. Let's go. Is that on tonight? Are we on tonight? Fucking
yeah.
Yeah, man. Your sister play Fortnite too?
Yep, she does. So we have our little setups in the house. Yeah, so we weren't actually that close until the whole incident with my dad last year. And then she obviously moved up. But we've helped each other grow as individuals, and yeah, I mean, like, it's not every day you can say that you and your sister are going to Turkey to represent your country.
Yeah, and especially the Pentic too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wait, I reckon too though. Maybe, possibly, if you were in the Cracker Jacks, you might have been a bit closer. Maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, but hey, no regrets. Hey, we learn, we live, we fucking, look at you now, sis, shining, baby.
Yeah.
How young are you, sis? What's the age? What's the age on the Ashleigh Hoeta-Williamson?
So I am 27. I will be 28 next month.
Look at it, like long time. You've come a long way from 10 years ago, my sis. See?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, no, good on you. Before we get out of here, I've got a couple of little quick ones, if that's all right.
Yeah.
All right. If you could have one kai for the rest of your life, one meal, what do you choose?
Steak or mussels.
Steak or mussels?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay then. How do you have your steak?
Medium rare, and then I chuck on onion powder, garlic powder, salt. Oh, steak's my favorite.
Fucking hell, sounds like it's getting a bit maku over there, so holy Rick. Oh, fucking hell, see? Woo-hoo. That's the one way. Steak, the one way. Ain't no vegan over there, Jesus. Ain't no vegan now, be.
Oh,
Yeah. Superpower, besides the fucking superpowers you already got. Because fucking hell, give us some of those. But anyway, what would you choose if you could choose a superpower? Maybe even create one.
Just trying to think what my son would say. Probably invisibility, to be honest, because I can't really think of anything else right now. I wouldn't want speed running because I don't like running in general.
Wait, when was the last time you ran? Just like actually had a run?
2 months ago, I think. My sister made me bloody run 8 kilometers. I was not.
Hey, Barry, what are you trying to be? A triathlete?
She is. I'm not. She's very cardiovascular. At that time, I was just like helping her try to stay motivated. But the 8K, I was like, I'm never coming with you.
8K, especially like fucking strongest in the world, a woman, fucking, that's pretty hectic. 8K, I would think it would be pretty. Well, because I would talk to like have you seen some of those ultra marathon runners? Like I got the bro Sam Harvey from home, and then the bro, I don't know, he got us into like talking to a lot of these fellas. Like I don't know, running like fucking, he ran like 12 marathons in 12 days. A marathon's 42 point something Ks or every day for like 12 days. And then I'm thinking like, fuck, the bro's just like gun, which he is a gun, and he's only getting into it. He used to be an NRL player. So he's got a, but then the bro like that he is like, showed us too, like Sam Harvey, this fella, bro, he run like 430 kilometers, like, so they do a thing called what do they call it? Backyard ultras. So you got to run like 6.7 Ks every hour as long as you go until you stop. So like if you get it done in like 30 minutes, then you can have 30 minutes rest, but you have to go again at the start. So and they have like micro sleeps, and the bro did like, how many loops did he do? Like 101 loops of this track.
Nah.
Like 2 days or something. Like, bro, like fucking crazy. I'm like, but that shit's out the gate. Like, it shows the different extremes. Like yours was like, yeah, these fellas just like just fucking running and running and run. Holy Rick, gee, that's crazy. Yeah,
I envy them because, man, like I run for a little bit and I start to get blooming cramps in my calves and the front of my legs. I'm like, how do they go like that long? So honestly, it is amazing.
Yeah, because you built for power, my sister. You built for power. Yeah, we built for power. Cuz, yeah, but shout out to all fucking respect to all the disciplines, man, because that's just hectic, running fucking 100 miles in one day, and so is fucking being the strongest ass woman in the world. Fucking yeah. Give us visualizations as 10 years from now. 30, 37, 38 years old. What does life look like for Ashleigh Hoeta-Williamson? Or maybe you've changed the name and it's become something else. Whatever your hubby or your wife's name is. Oh, no, hubby.
10 years time. So my end goal is to be in a sport where I am doing it for an income.
Gotta feed
I
those
am
babies.
going to be venturing off into the world of wrestling very soon, but that's...
Oh, I'll see you, baby. Oh, fucking Ric Flair.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, fucking John Cena. Yeah. I'll see you. Yeah. Fucking no. That's cool.
I am living... I don't know. I'm not living in Hamilton, though. I'm probably living in Australia. I'm upgraded from Waitara, so that's one little step.
Waitara, Waikato.
But I want to move to Australia. Like when we were over there in Sydney, it just, I don't know, it's just a whole nother ball game. And my kids are happy, my kids are healthy, and yeah, I'm just doing what I love, which is sport.
Yeah, we better take Bailey with you. Yeah. Take the Bailey. Yeah. Take the Bailey. Yeah. Get any advice for anybody that wants to get into your sports, your arm wrestling and your weightlifting? They want to come and like have a crack at Ashleigh's record one day. Some whether they're a young lady or even just a lady fucking that's like, you know, in their 20s, 30s, they're like pretty strong and they're like, I want to give that a crack. Any advice?
If you can find a powerlifting or an arm wrestling club, I definitely recommend it. The ones at the clubs for arm wrestling, they know a lot of this stuff. Google and research and YouTube and watch videos. And don't be afraid to come into these sports just because it's more male dominant, because I feel like the women think that it's intimidating, that men will, I guess, look down upon them, but it's the complete opposite. If you find the right people, they are the most encouraging people and have your back from when you begin to when you are at the top. Yeah,
there you go. Fucking no, that was well said, my sis. Respect. There you go, finally take a bit of that. I just want to say, time's the most valuable commodity we have as human beings. The one thing we can never get back. We can always get back money. We can always get back things, but time spent is time lost. So, thank you for sharing. Over an hour and 20 minutes plus of your time with me and everybody that listens to this for years to come. I appreciate you, sis, so much, and it's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's nice to just laugh and talk instead of being like little robot questions like, what do you do and how old are you?
What can you do that again? Maybe you got a like voice acting robot fucking, maybe move over fucking ChatGPT. We got a fucking whole new, we got a whole new robot voice. Oh, that was pretty good, sis. Too much. Big love, myself. Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.
Do it.